Plumbing expert and aficionado, Meatball here to show you some plumbing tips. And today we've got this handy dandy tool that we're gonna fix some stuff up with. Like, you know, you got a nice bathroom, it looks clean, you got all the newest stuff, but sometimes you notice these little things that are out of place. Like sometimes your faucets might be loose, your fixtures might not be the way you want them, so you got to adjust. And that's what this adjusting tool is for. So we go under here, and we're just going to tighten these up. And under here we go. Oh, I can't see my note too good. Shoulders in here. If the shelf weren't here, it would make it a lot easier.
Let me see what we can do about getting that shelf out of there. Fittings and so forth.
Oh boy.
And that deep sink doesn't help either.
Oh, ooh, it is tight.
You see it moving?
Yeah, I see it moving. So I think I just need to tighten those two bottom screws. Give me a flathead.
Okay, flathead screwdriver. I don't see if we got any tools here.
Oh,
So I'm gonna have to step over you then.
Oh, yeah.
Just stay like that and I'll step
Fine.
over you. Okay, is this one all right?
Yeah, it looks like that'll work.
You know something? I think you're doing it.
Hang on while I get connected to Wi-Fi.
Yeah, there's just two screws that tighten it to the vanity top. And I'm just screwing them in a little more. Alright, see how that is now. Wiggle
Yeah,
it
it's
some.
solid. It's solid.
It's
Down there,
not-
I can't move it.
Really? Okay.
So, I think we put the right man on the job.
Oh. Okay. Ooh. Alright, we can't move this, we can't move this. Well, I think that'll do her.
The original plan was to use this tool and come up underneath the sink to tighten up the faucet and to go up under the hoses and everything and then turn it tight. But that's not the reality of the situation. Is Matt figured it out that there were two screws on the outside of the apparatus, and he tightened those screws. He figured out what to do and he tightened the screws, and now it's nice and solid. This was loose over here on the other one. And how did you fix this first one?
There was a screw that I pushed a little bit. So
Okay, so there was a screw underneath?
So it was I guess the fixture, there's two halves, one on top, one on bottom, that twist together.
I see.
And then there's two screws that you can screw together to fix it and keep it in place. So
Okay. So would that work on this side?
yeah, I did something similar sort of
Okay.
also.
So we're like a lot better off than we were before. Because this moved and now it's nice and solid. I can't believe that. and this can go anywhere. So we.
I think it was
That
like
was in
when
a-
they were put in, they might not have been put in tight enough at first, or like they were put in tight, but they just lost that.
That was
They
an
just didn't stay
amazing job how you figured that out. And then we used these lights to come up underneath so we could see what he's doing. We got 2 of them, and that helped a lot as well. One of the problems that we had is this shelf here wasn't, I think it came that way, so we couldn't get it out of here. There's very, very little room to work with. He's got the drain right here, so he had to go around that. There's hoses, long hoses that I put in, so that if we ever have to move the vanity out, we don't have to disconnect anything, because I couldn't get the shut-off valves on there the way I wanted them to. So things ended up being involved here where it had to be installed the way it was. So that solved the problem, and that's just an outstanding job. I'd say the degree of difficulty of that would be next to impossible. There's no room, you're working upside down. We did solve the problem of the light, which helped somewhat, but I'll let Matt do the talking, because he's the guy that did the job. And I'll scoot out of the way here.
Yeah, the main difficulty of the job is just having the pipes already in here, like with the drains and tubing already going up to the faucets. It's just hard to reach in there and work with this stuff. And I suppose you install these before you put the pipes in, so
I don't
figured
remember.
that would have probably made it a lot easier, just making sure they were tight initially and then connecting your water.
I think what happened was the vanity was already away from the wall. So I had the ability to work from the back. I think, but I don't know.
So you could like look behind here and see it.
Yeah, it was up.
Oh, like you could, yeah, this is open back here. So
See, these
yeah,
hoses
I see.
allow it to come out now. The vanity is extremely heavy, but it can come out. And it was my ideal situation was to install shut-off valves, but they just wouldn't go in because of the vanity itself and the crossbar and everything. There were no room for the valves, so that's why I installed those hoses and put the shut-off valves away from there in case that vanity needed to be moved. And now that I think about it, if I had asked you to do this and thought it out better, we probably just could have moved the vanity and made it easier to get at.
Oh, well, we got it.
It's 100% better, you solved the problem. So you're our diamond in the rough plumber.
There we go.
That's outstanding. That's just an outstanding job.
All right. Well, if you want to come into the camera, we'll sign out here. So, yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay. Here.
All right, well, folks, if you enjoyed this video, give us a like, comment. Tell us what you want to review next. Tell us what you want to talk about. Ask us a question about the show. We'd love to hear it. And this was another plumbing project brought to you by
Do it yourself, Del.
Have a nice day.